If you have a function represented as a graph, you can use that graph to represent it as a table, an equation, or words, or you can find a correct table, pick a correct table if you're given 3 different tables. You can pick a correct equation if you're given 3 different equations to choose from. And then with that information, you can pick the correct words if you're given different words to choose from. On your SOL, definitely you will have graphs and you will have to pick a table that matches those graphs or an equation that matches those graphs, and it will almost always be multiple choice. So you need to come up with some strategies for going from a graph to table, graph to equation, graph to words. Here's what I'd like you to notice for graphs. Each of these points can be put into the table. I want to start with when x is 0. When x is 0. Remember, side to side, then up and down. When x is 0, you're not moving side to side at all. When x is 0, then on the graph, this graph, y is 1, 2, 3. There's a point here at 0. Oops, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. At 0, 4. There's a point there at 0, 4. So when we plug in 0, our y, for x, our y is 4. For 1, when we go over 1, that means our x would be 1. When we go over 1, our y is 1, 2. So our coordinates there at that point are 1, 2. So you can fill in this table just by finding points on the graph. You don't have to do any math. You just grab points off the graph and throw them in the table. Next one, you want to make sure all of the points in the table match are here on the graph line. We've got 2 to the side and 0 up and down. We don't move up or down. So 2, 0. And then the last one, when we go over 3, we go down to -2. To the right 3, down to -2. So when we plug in 3, we're going to get -2. If we're given an equation, we can also go straight, if we're given a graph, we can also go straight to an equation, Remember, using y equals mx plus b. I'm going to go ahead and write that right here. Y equals mx plus b. You do the same. And we need to know our m, and we need to know our b. Let's find our b first. That's the easiest. That's our y-intercept. And we see we're crossing at 0, 4. Our y-intercept is 4. Our y-intercept is 4. Our y-intercept is 4. Hey, notice here, it's showing our y-intercept is 4. And now we need our slope. Remember, you just want to find 2 dots where it crosses nice and neatly on our line. And then you figure out your rise over run, Remember, slope, m, is rise over run. But in this case, we're actually going to fall 2, run 1. Fall 2, run 1. So our rise over run is going to be -2 over 1. -2 over 1. Our rise is going to be -2, and our run is going to be 1. So our rise over run, our slope is -2 over 1, which can be simplified to just -2. Sorry, this is messy. So our m is -2. I'm going to go ahead and write that in here. Y equals -2x. And our b is 4. -2x plus 4. Done. Last one, we need to write it as words. Super easy. Y is equal to -2 times a number. Let's separate that out. A number plus 4.